He's the President of the United States of America. And he just shot some fucking nobody in the fucking head in the Oval fucking office.
He's still the president. What would you have us do? Assassinate him?
I worked with Kennedy.
For the last time, we didn't have anything to do with Kennedy. It was Oswald.
Yeah, right.
Gentlemen, enough. Mr. Colin Donovan may not be the perfect example of a president. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen a perfect example of a president since Reagan. Now, what you need to understand is the president is not the one who runs this country. It's not the Senate, it's not the Congress, it's the people. Now, he can go around killing all the people he wants. It's not going to affect the gross national product. It's the people that determine everything that happens in this country. They just don't know it.
Or they don't choose to accept it.
Now, our plan is to continue as planned. Find these 7 nukes with or without the authority of the president. It's our job to protect the president, yes, but our first loyalty lies with the people. We have 300 million other people out there we can use to fill his shoes. And Jasper.
Yeah.
For the last time, it was Oswald.
Yes, sir.
Investigation, interrogation. Do what you want because nothing is clear. Who can you see? The truth that sets you free. Who holds the key? Open the door, I only wanna get out.
You're gonna complain about the accommodations, aren't you?
No. I knew what I was getting into. You've already tried those a million times. Nothing.
Not yet. There's more to Mike's message. You know it, and I know it. It's gotta be here.
Why? What if the other half of the message has already been used by Donovan? What if it's sitting on some fucking 12-year-old shelf with the rest of his coin collection? What if it's still buried under a mile of water?
These are all the coins that didn't work in Donovan's little experiment, okay? Now, I think that the reason why they didn't work is because they were reprogrammed to deliver Mike's message. And one of these fuckers has gotta be it.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
You didn't even like Mike. You didn't even know him.
We worked together, okay? We were part of a team. It's what Ruby would do. Puta madre, I can't find it. I don't get it.
We're missing a couple.
Well, which ones are missing?
I don't know. I only got to see them a couple times. There's one with a hole in it.
Oh.
What?
I think I used that one.
You used that one?
B7.
A jukebox? You fucking used it on a jukebox!
It was B7!
Where?
Our old stomping grounds.
When?
Last night. Well, maybe we can just find another one.
The only one I can give you the recent message.
Who the fuck are you, vato?
My name is Fish. I used to be a lead scientist on Blue Star.
Congratulations. What'd you say your name was?
Fish.
Just fish.
It's okay. He was working with Carolyn.
Yeah.
Sure. But not until I get some answers.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
They okay?
They're good. The rest of it's all up to them.
Good.
You got anything?
There were 2 vehicles, apparently pickups. One of them possibly had the bombs. The deal was busted up by about 20-person strike team. Well, and according to these readings, looks like one of the bombs was live.
Who the hell are these broads? What?
What's with the fucking lettuce on your head?
Oh, I've been working undercover.
Let me guess. You're not only the president, you're one of the members too, huh?
You didn't sweep as well as you thought.
8mm experimental mercury rounds. Supplied by Donovan Enterprises.
Feds?
Best guess, Homeland Security or NSA.
Reckon it might have been Mitchell's boys.
Wow, they're too good. They'd at least gotten one of the girls.
Let's go. Here, put this on. You're riding bitch.
All right. You've had your little fix, Bess. Now talk.
These coins are made of an alloy called orichalcum. Blue Star was a project created by Colin Donovan to see back in time. And Carolyn was in charge of protecting this project. This project used these coins to create a nuclear reaction that would power the machines. But that's not all. These coins also contain a roadmap to time.
A roadmap to time?
Yes, you might be easier to think of these coins as computer chips or a flash drive. They contain data, but this handful of coins never worked because the data that was originally placed on them was erased and Mike's message was recorded onto them.
So Mike's alive?
Technically, yes.
What the fuck does that mean?
Mike sent you this message from the future.
So he went forward in time?
No, he went back, but he made the coins in the future.
How about we try this, Bess? How the hell do we get the rest of the message?
You find the other coin. The audio's attached to it. It's embedded in a low-tech kind of way in the back of it, in the spiral.
Then why not put the audio with the video?
It's a coin that contains a holographic image that you can see when you spin it. It isn't enough that it doesn't have audio capabilities as well. You know, when they first made movies, they didn't have sound. And then when they did, they recorded the sound into a record and then they played the record simultaneously with the film.
So how do we play the audio on the coins once we get it?
Play it like a record.
Then what?
Then you know what Mike is saying. I have to go now. I got work to do. I'll keep in touch. But know this. Colin has almost set in motion the plan that will allow him to win. Right now, at this stage of the game, the future of mankind rests in your hands. And he knows this. If you give up now, he'll stop chasing after you. And you'll be able to live for the next 15 years without interference from Donovan. But if you go after that coin, he'll know that you're committed to accomplishing your goal. And he'll stop at nothing to kill you both.
So you're telling me, if we quit, we live, go forward, and
We die.
Dying is such a strong word. I prefer to use return to yourself. Yeah, probably die. Bye now.
What the fuck was that?
you were part of Bad Mojo and a guy disappearing into a brilliant blue light bothers you? What do you think?
What do you think?
Trust fish. Do you have a cell phone?
Who do you want to call?
I want to order a fucking pizza.
So what's this place?
Told you on the way over here.
I wasn't paying attention.
You never do. Man, this is Smokies.
And which Smokey is that?
The only Smokey I know who can bring 7 nuclear devices into the country.
See, that's what I don't get. The states have rad detectors in every major city, along the borders and every major transportation route. How'd they expect to get a nuke across the border without setting off every GM alarm from here to Omaha?
I don't think they intended to.
What do you mean?
Well, 6 of the devices Smokey found were inactive. The 7th one had already been armed.
All right, so where to now?
Nowhere.
What?
Nowhere. Trust me.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's 7 years bad luck, you know?
It's time. Is this it?
Yeah. Unless he emptied it from the other night. I'm gonna need a distraction.
Right. Hey, Rick.
Holy shit, Tara? Is that you? It's been like forever. How have you been?
I'm good. Good.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear about Mike. What the fuck are you doing, Montoya? What the fuck, man? Hey, Montoya, man! Who's gonna fucking fix this? Cover me!
We got this far.
Yeah, but what are we missing?
Play like a record.
Do you have a needle or a safety pin? Okay. Find a needle or a safety pin or something.
How about my firing pin?
No, it's too big. When I say now, spin that, okay? Ready? Now.
Hello, Tara. How have you been? I guess that's kind of a stupid question, huh? Alright, look. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm still alive. Not in your time, but it'd be nice if I was still alive, but right. Time's short. I want to see you again. And I hope you do too. Wow. Things are gonna get a lot worse before they get better. A lot of people are gonna die. What you have to do next is is find the 8th coin. Don't worry about how to use it. You'll know when the time is right. Now, in order to find the 8th coin, you need to find a man named Frank Murphy. He'll lead you to it. I have to go now, Tara. I love you. I hope to see you soon. It's gonna be okay, Mike.
I love you, Mike. Oh, what?
What do we do now?
We find this Frank Murphy and the 8th coin.
How do we do that?
I have no idea.
Come on, it's time to go.
Go where?
See you, friend.
Are you crazy?
Wait for it.
Come on, it's time to go.
Where?
What the hell's wrong with you? You crazy or something?
I was just about to ask the same damn thing.
Actually, you just did.
What?
So it was you who saved me and Jax back at the lab? The night Carolyn was killed? You can jump anytime, anywhere you want, can't you?
Congratulations. What do you want, a cookie? Was it really necessary to shoot me?
So I did shoot you.
Yes. You're not an alternate timeline, yeah?
But you remember it.
Yes.
Good. Now I feel better.
But why?
Look, I know I can't kill you, Bess, but I can still cause you some pain. So you remember that the next time you decide to answer a question with another question. Or some vague enigmatic answer.
Fine, agreed.
So who are we gonna go see?
Donovan's wife.
What?
Why would we want to do that?
She's a friend. Because she has the means to help Tara get back to Mike.
Fine. Good. Great. But you seem to forget that Donovan's wife is always by Donovan's side. So where's Donovan?
The White House.
Yeah. You know, me and Tara here, we're pretty damn good at what we do. But we still have no chance in hell of getting into the White House, sight unseen, stroll right back out to get whatever it is we're gonna get.
But I do. Make it quick, I don't know how much time we have.
What the hell is this?
Janie, we're here to help. We're here to stop Donovan.
Security.
Why do people do that? I've often asked myself that. They always say, I'm gonna call the police, and then start dialing. You know damn well we're just gonna kill you if you do.
Don't listen to my friend. We're not going to kill you. We need something, and you're the only one who can help us get it.
What?
Small handheld computer.
You need a laptop, go to Mac.
Oh, not a laptop. It's a small handheld computer with the recess about so big. It's the result of one of Donovan's projects.
You're the ones.
What ones?
The ones that he said would be coming.
Dr. Fish has jumped in, sir.
Can't hide those tachyons, can you, Dr. Fish? All right, send him in.
I told you that.
Colin, he said he would be coming to help.
What ones?
The ones he said would be coming.
I told you that. Time is up. We got to go now.
What?
Now.
We didn't get him, sir.
Were you able to get the tracking beacon on the doctor?
Negative, sir.
On the contrary, Sergeant, good shooting.
Sir?
Good shooting indeed.
What just happened?
Doc?
Is something wrong?
Been tracked. You know now. Almost out of time.
Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah. Just fine.
Should we bring him around?
No, let him rest. Let's figure out where the hell we are. You. That was pretty stupid what you did back there. Now you're in it with us.
If I hadn't, I'd be dead.
Trust me, lady. You'd probably have been better off.
Living's braver than dying. Sometimes.
Not sometimes. Always.
Verga. ¿Qué chingado está pasando?
The dog just doesn't flash in space. He can't jump from New York to Beijing. He has to jump backwards, which means what just happened, the strike team, might not have happened yet.
How do you know all that?
Colin knows everything there is to know about Dr. Fish. Since he knows, I know.
Good. And how about spitting out some more answers? I just saw a pinche dinosaur!
The answers you're looking for, I don't have. I only have technical knowledge about Donovan's projects. How they work. That kind of thing.
Then maybe you could tell us what the hell's wrong with him.
He's having withdrawals. He's only able to jump around in time using a computer that's implanted in his head. The time jumping runs on the orichalcum. He has to inject the orichalcum in his system to be able to jump. Unfortunately, the mercury in the orichalcum is wreaking havoc on his body.
Mercury's pretty lethal. How long has he been jumping?
It's hard to tell. To us, probably years and years. To him, could be weeks, maybe just days. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first time he slept since he started jumping. He's been moving non-stop.
Why is he doing this?
Why are you?
To find Mike? To help him, save him?
So is the doctor. Only he's trying to save all of us.
From what?
Only he knows the answer to that.
What the hell is he doing way back there?
This is very confusing, sir.
Of course it is, Blake. You're an idiot. That's why I promoted Jasper instead of you.
Oh, that hurts, sir.
Shut up and keep your eye on the monitor. Let me know when he jumps again. And get me a pinpoint date on when he is.
I knew that you knew there's still some stuff out here to lead us to you.
You know, back in the day when I was a cop, we used to call that evidence. Now we just call it stupidity.
I knew you'd come back and try and get rid of it. Being a patient man, I knew all I had to do is sit here and wait for you. Looky here, patience really is a virtue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt?
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Where are the other three broads? Look, I'm a nice guy. Really, I am.
Usually when they have to tell you they're nice, they usually aren't.
Torture really isn't my thing. Hell, it probably wouldn't even work on you anyway. Then again, it might work better. I bet I could cut that finger off half a dozen times.
You like it rough, don't you?
She really is a tough bitch, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Look, sweetheart, you gonna tell us where your girlfriends are? Or do we have to do that whole nasty torture thing?
Do the torture thing. Do the torture thing.
Damn.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna do the torture thing.
Lance, what is it about me makes you think I could torture anybody?
You torture me every time you get to choose the radio station.
I hate you.
So, tell me about this Mike.
He's an ass.
Apparently a pretty charming one if you're willing to do all this.
What can I say? I love him.
I was in love once. I think I was, I don't know. He saved me. He was my white knight in a faded trench coat. He'd come by and see me from time to time. We'd spend time talking. He was a very smart man, but then one day he just stopped coming. I never knew what happened to him. You worked for Donovan. So did he. Maybe you know him? Jax Curtis? Do you know what happened to him?
No. No, I don't.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait around here till the good doctor wakes up and flashes us out of here.
It's not going to happen. That last jump I made, I used too much. I don't have any more. I can't get us out of here.
What?
In order to jump back to where I needed to be, I have to go all the way back to the time spiral, beginning to get to the end.
He's lost it. No, he hasn't, has he? You mind translating that for us?
You can't go forward in time because it technically hasn't happened yet. So if Fish finds himself too far back in time and he needs to go forward, he has to go back. Way back.
I get it. Time's a spiral, right?
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
What happens if you go all the way back to the very beginning of the spiral?
You start over.
You start at the very end.
Which means there is an end of time.
Not naturally. But Donovan has created one.
Why would Donovan need to create one if there's already one there?
No, there isn't an end of time. Or a beginning. It goes on for an infinity in both directions.
No, but you just said that there was an end of time.
You believe in heaven and hell?
Yes.
If there's a hell, there must be a devil.
And the sky is blue. Get to the point.
At the end of days, that's the end of days for mankind, the devil will take over the world and lead it into the final hours, the final battle of Megiddo.
Armageddon.
Apocalypse, the end of times. It begins with the release of the four horsemen and continues until the Son of Man returns and destroys the evil one.
I've heard this before. The devil's thrown into the pit of fire, etc., blah, blah, blah. What does that have to do with us? Are you saying the end is coming?
Oh, the end is already here. The four horsemen have already begun their ride. I mean, two of you have already seen their faces.
The devil is privy to the same knowledge you are. He's read the same books, the same prophecies. And unlike most of man, he knows them to be true, so he takes them seriously. He knows that he will be defeated in the end. Because it is God, the Creator, who will be triumphant. And how do you prevent God from defeating you?
You don't.
No, you make sure the final battle never happens. You follow the prophecy. You follow the way it's written. You take control of the world. You bring about the one world order. You bring death and destruction to the world. And just before his return, just before the final battle, you start the whole thing over again.
We've done this before.
29 times.
You mean everything that's happened already has happened 29 times before?
Almost.
Almost?
In all the 29 time spirals before now, Dr. Fish was never given the ability to do what he's doing now. The day Blue Star downloaded its files into his head, everything started to change. The previous 29 times, Dr. Fish died that day, but this time he survived. This is the first time that something new has happened in almost 300,000 years.
This may be our last chance. There's no guarantee that when Donovan loses time for the 30th time that the same thing will happen to me. This may be our last chance to pull mankind out of this loop.
But if the devil makes a loop, it doesn't make him win.
He doesn't care about winning, he just cares about not being defeated.
Why us? What do we have to do with anything?
Because you're the ones who will save the world.
Me and Montoya?
And Caroline, and Mike, and Ruby.
Wait a minute. Let's say we stop Donovan from looping time. Then what? Yeah. Thought so.
What? What?
If time doesn't loop, if we make sure Donovan doesn't succeed, then the final battle between good and evil will take place. The Battle of Armageddon will happen. And the world will come to an end.
So we saved the world by ending it?
We've done this 29 times already. We lived our lives. We had our time to live. We had our time to prove ourselves, and we've done a terrific job.
Is that sarcasm? Mankind has done a good job? Are you fucking kidding me? We're a fucking disaster con mil carajos!
No, we're not. Look at yourselves. You stand as proof to contradict your own words. Tara, she does what she does out of love. You, out of honor and valor.
What about wars? Greed? All the rest of the fucked up shit that's out there.
Just as there is evil in the world, there is good to stand up against it. Men and women who will make the ultimate sacrifice in order to defeat evil. In order to give others a chance at life, at hope, at love. Mankind has done a remarkable job. We've balanced the good of the many with the good of the few. Sometimes good doesn't seem like the right choice, but it is the ones who have the courage to save the few and succeed, rather than to save the many and fail. It's those honorable men and women who know that the defeat and utter destruction of evil is more important than the continuation of good.
What happens if evil should return?
And so shall good.
Well, there can be no evil without good.
And there can be no good without evil. Evil exists so that we can find the good in ourselves, find the bravery, test our ideas of right and wrong. Without evil, we have no heroes. Without heroes, we have no reason to become them.
It's over. Miss Whitmore, we said our piece. Most way to solve this pointless. Without moreover Falcom, we're not going anywhere.
So what is it we have to do to get this done?
We take it one step at a time.
What's the next step?
We get you back to Mike.
We gotta find this Frank Murphy.
Let's end the world.